Hello Cook Class, this is our maths lesson for today. Today we're going to continue counting to 10, but instead of starting at 0 or 1, we're going to pick a random number that we can start from. So today I'm going to start counting from 4. Are you ready to help me? Let's go. 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can count from any number. Let's do that one again. This time let's count from 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Now, today for our maths lesson, we are going to be using the dice that you made in the fine motor video. If you didn't watch the fine motor video and you haven't made a dice, you will need to stop the video now and go and do that lesson first. Now, so your dice should look something like this, that you've made and you've put whatever on it that you wanted to make. Now, just a quick recap. So, in your fine motor video, you had to cut out something like this and then fold it up to make it into your dice. Make sure when you are putting your picture on the squares that you do it like Miss Lynch. So I'm going to hold it up here. So in each square, you will need to draw and count from 1 to 6. Each square should have a different number between 1 and 6, but you need to remember to do all of those numbers. So let me find my pen. And I'm going to draw in my circles, or in the squares, sorry. I'm going to draw circles from 1 to 6. So in the first square, I'm going to draw just one circle. You see? 1. Let's move you a bit nearer. So you can see in this one, I've drawn 1 circle. In here, I'm going to draw 2 circles. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Here, I'm going to draw, how many comes next? That's right, 3. So I'm going to draw 3 circles in this one. 1, 2, 3. In here, I'm going to draw 4. Now I'm just changing my pen because my pen gave the ink ran out. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In this one, what's next? That's right, 5. So I'm going to draw 5 circles in this square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in this one, that's right, I'm going to draw 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you've done the correct amount of pictures in each square, remember to fold it like you were shown in your fine motor video. When that's ready, when you've done that, then we're ready to play a game. Okay, so hopefully your dices look a bit better than mine. I've made dots and hearts, but I found it a bit tricky to make them into a proper cube. But it's okay, so long as they're something like this. And what we're going to do for our game is we're going to roll them and see how many each one lands on. So you know that it's landed on it based on which one's on the top. So if it's flat on my hand, how many is on the top? 1. So that's how you know which one it's landed on. Okay, so I'm going to roll them onto my shelf and see how many each one lands on. Just move that book out of the way. Ready? Okay, turn it over, move it a bit so you can see. I'm going to have my 2 dices and I'm going to roll them on to the shelf. Now, to see how many they've landed on, I'm going to need to move you a bit nearer. So you can see that this one has landed on 1 heart. This one has landed on 5. What we need to do now is we need to count how many that is all together. So let's start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all together our dices have made 6. Now we're going to use the numbers that the dice have landed on to do some addition. Addition. That means to put the 2 numbers together. So the first one that it landed on was 1. So I'm going to use my pen and I'm going to write number 1. Now, the other number that it landed on was 5. So I'm going to write 5 over here. Now, I've left a gap because in the middle, I need to do the addition sign. And the addition sign goes like this. That means add. Can you make an addition sign? Add. So in the middle, I'm going to put add. Then, to find out how many it is altogether, I need another symbol, and that symbol is equals. Can you show me an equal sign? Equals. Good, good. And the equal sign, when we draw it, goes like this. Now, can you remember what it equals? That's right, 6. Well done. So equals 6. Fantastic. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to have a go at making dices like this that you were shown in your fine motor video, and making sure that on each side you draw the right amount of pictures. You can choose whatever picture you like. Okay? Make sure you count those sides to check that they're right, like I did. And then, that's number 1. Number 2, I'd like you to show me how you can roll 2 dices and then find the total for the side and the top by counting them and telling me in a number sentence. So you can say 1 add 5 equals 6. And when you tell me, so let's do that together first actually. 1 add 5 equals 6. So you can tell me in a number sentence like that. And then the third thing I'd like you to try and do is to write down how many number sentences you can make using your dice. So remember, 1, make your dice and make sure you count the right amount of pictures on each side. Number 2, roll your dices and tell me in a number sentence using your actions what the addition was. And then number 3, can you have a go at writing your number sentences like Miss Lynch did, but doing different ones using your dice. Make sure you share your work on Tapestry. Stay safe, and mums and dads, as always, let me know how your children found this lesson via Tapestry. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.